Hi everyone, my name is Anton and I'm here to guide you through the customization of this exciting template. So to do that, just first begin with opening After Effects and go to File, Open Project, and then browse and choose the Open Me file. You'll find it in the main folder that you will unzip. So once you open the project for the first time, here's what you see. It's very simple project to use. So you have here the 5 comp to work with. The first one is about the logo. You will import it here. Second one is about the title. You will import your title or retype it. The strapline and the edit comp, and this is the edit comp where you will do almost all the customization. So let's just get started by importing your logo, for example. So just to do that, just double click here and choose your logo. Suppose it's this one. And once you have our logo, go to the logo comp and just drag it down here. It's better, so hide the other one. Select your logo, press S for scale. I hope you're gonna scale it down and not up, because it's better to have a high resolution. If your logo end up like here, when you drag it and you want to scale it up, you have to scale it up. So just I advise you strongly to have a better resolution logo to use. Otherwise you will have some artifact. Second one is about the title. So just move the timeline here and double click and retype whatever you want. So I'll type just understand. Okay, you can play with the font if you want, but I have no time for that now. After that we have the strapline. So it's good that it is, but you can just double click and retype what you want. New strap, just for the sake of example, and you can even press S and scale it up or down. Okay, so that's it. After that, all the customization we'll have to do it in the edit comp, in this comp. So what do you have here? You have the first layer is about the positioning, and when you go to the effect control, because these are from positional layer to strapline, these are guide layers that will help you to customize the comp. So just click on select one of them and go to the effect control each time to see which controls you have. So here you have control about over the title position, and the title comes at the end. So to see the position of the title, so let's just drag it down here. You have the, for the title, you have the X position, the Y position, and the Z, even the Z position. So let's just reset this and move it down. We have the title size also, scale it up or down. Let's move forward to see our title. Okay, maybe a little bit on the left. And we have also the strapline position. Let's get it more down like this. Okay, so we're done with the positioning. After that we have the global look, and here you have many customization possible. So don't worry, we'll see it one by one. So the first 4 are about the theme color. So right now it's on the yellow one. Maybe it's better because you have a yellow logo, you can use this one. But just for the example, I show you the other one. So just to select, you can select only one theme, color theme at the time. So and hide and check this one and select the red for the red, for example, and you see that everything updated, the light, the flares, everything is updated in real time. So we have the green one and you have the blue one. Okay, so for now let's keep the yellow one because our, and you see here I forgot to uncheck the blue one, so it's a kind of mix of the two. So I just disabled the blue for now. We have this part desaturation. What does this mean? You see in this example, for example, if I turn this desaturation to 0, which means I keep the color of our logo, it may be it depends on your logo. You know, some logos have less shiny colors, so it's worked perfectly. But here when I've worked with my own logo, I find that it's a little bit too yellow, so I've made this desaturation option just to be able to have more realistic, and I don't know, I like the look. Sorry. So you can use this desaturation. It's just at the formation animation, but at the end you will have your logo with its original colors. So after that you have the parts reflection. What does it mean? If you turn this to 0, you'll see that we'll no longer have reflection on the 3D parts. So I can play again with the value of it, and it's really depend on your logo. More it's white, the more we'll have reflection. So that's why I give you the opportunity to play with them as you wish. So here, for example, it's too much. Let's get it down to 100. I like it's better. We have the glow intensity. For by default it's 100. You can get rid of it, but I prefer with the glow. So 100 is good. Maybe less, just a little bit less. Yeah, you have the glow size also. I prefer to have it both. Yes, the global saturation, you can saturate or desaturate the whole animation. It will affect also the ending part here if you play with the saturation, you see. So just be aware that for the saturation, the global saturation, it will affect also your logo. So let's set back to 0. You have also the brightness and contrast. Can give a little punch to the, you see when I click reset the result. So if I like it more punchy, I can use this option. You have the vignette. It's kind of darken the edges and keep all the attention on the center. You have also the cine-look bars. You can play with them or just do not use them. And you have the light sweep desaturation. What's this light sweep? We have here an indicator that tells you light sweep time. This is the time when the light sweep passes. So if you want it to desaturate, just raise this value. I give you also this option because sometimes the color of the light sweep, which follow the main color, may not work so well over your logo. So you can just desaturate it, and you'll have white shape sweep over your logo like this. But let's get back to 0. So because it's yellow over yellow, no big deal. It's better this way. After that, so we've done with the global look. You see, it was not so difficult. And after that, we may go to the title animation. So to set the title animation, I suggest you to just solo the title alone, so that you be able to customize the animation faster. Right now, we see that it's appear from the center to the outward. So let's go back to title animation. You see here, we have the reveal speed. You can play with the speed of it, and you can select which type, circular out type or circular in reveal, for example. Maybe can from the outside to the inside. And you can also select the linear reveal. And for the linear reveal, you can select the angle of it. So from the right to left, or from the left to right, you can play with this setting as you like. And you have also the reveal map distortion. This kind of make the reveal more organic. And also you can disable the title if you do not want it, or you have already title in your logo. So let's keep the title, and why not, let's keep this reveal animation from the button, from the top to the bottom. Okay, good. So we've done with the title. After that, you have the logo look. Okay, so here you can play with the extrude of the parts, and we may see it better here. Right now it's about 50, so you can make it less, for example, just to see. And we see already that it's updated automatically. Okay, and we have the after that you have the bevel opacity and the bevel size. We can see the bevel better at the end. Okay, so let's take this moment, for example, and zoom in, and maybe go to full layers here. Okay, so the bevel opacity, bevel size, I see we don't see it much here because the logo is already I'll say that light one, not a dark one. So we see it here in the edges. This is the bevel size, and you can play with the opacity and get rid of it if you want, like this, because there is already also a glass effect. You see here, make it so. The glass effect is great, but it doesn't work on a black logo. So that's why I put also bevel effect, so that we can be more versatile, you know. So let's get it back to 50. And here you have the texture overlay. You can see that you can have a metallic texture over your logo or not, like this one. I turn it to 0, and let's get it to 100. So here we see the texture. Talking about texture, you have here the texture folder, and when you open it, you'll see that you have 2 texture here, and you can choose one of them or import your own texture. So to change the texture, just open this comp, and it's already was open there, and choose whatever texture from these 2. Maybe I'll add some other texture after the tutorial, because I think I have more of them to provide you. But if you have your own texture, you can just import it and drag it here, and that's it. Go back to the edit, and we see the new texture here. I think it's better, it's more realistic. And so we were the texture overlay. We have also texture for black logo, because I show you this later, because we do not have a black logo here, but we'll see it later. So the texture position, you can just adjust a little bit the texture of your logo in case there is a part you wanted to match with some part on your logo. You have the, this is very important. After that, you have the factor size. You see, this is the factor size is what define the parts that will your logo will explode in. So the number of the parts, the more value of the factor size, the less parts you will have. So for example, if I low down this value about 100, I have more parts, but it may not work with big logo as this one. It may work with other type of logo. That's why I give you this opportunity to change the size of the factor. So, and we see it right away in the when the logo is in the explosion mode. See here that you have so many parts, and if we I raise the factor size, we'll have less parts, and it depends on everyone. It depends on you which one look you want to have. So just experiment with this, and don't go too crazy. So after that, we may just change this to just to, sorry, no, it's too big. So no. Okay, and this also allow you to suppose you have you are not satisfied with these shapes, you can just play a little bit with the parts, so that you have a different look when your logo is just assembling. And it's about this. Let's switch to half resolution again. Okay, nice, very nice. Okay, so after that we have the fracture dispersion. So what's this? If I make this value to 0, we'll see that our no longer organic parts, it's squares, you see, and it may be good, maybe we want this kind of animation. So that's why I put this value, this opportunity to change it if you want. And I kind of like this. Maybe I will make one of these on the preview. So but you can play with this dispersion. It's kind of you see, and in real time you can, sorry, that's the light intensity. In real time you can see how you are changing the randomness of the fracture, but the maximum is about 150, so it's the maximum dispersion value, and 0 or O is for perfect square parts. So just play with it, whatever you value want. Let's take the square parts just for now. After that, you have the light intensity. Also, again, I made you this 2 parts. It will only affect the logo after when it's appear. It only affect this logo. So it depends a lot on your logo, on your the color and the lightness of your logo. That's why I give you this control over this, because I work with so many logos on the test, and I see sometimes texture not well, so, and the lighting is not well. So I give you the chance to customize it yourself, and here it's too bright, you see, so you can just play with the settings, and you see later with the black logo it will be we'll have to raise this value and even raise a little bit the ambient intensity. So that's it for the logo. After that we have the flares, and you can activate them or not, and you can give them also a different, by default the flares will follow the theme, the color theme, but if you want to give them a different color, for example blue, you can just change the color and then play with the setting. It can be good to give them a different color, might give a nice different look, whatever, it's your call. And play, you have here 3 flares, so play with their position. You have here one that says top left because it came from top left, and you have here the up one, it came here, I placed here because I find it cool, but you can change their position and whatever you want. And also you can just click on Control D to duplicate and move one of them if you want. After that, let's go back to the flare. You have the strapline, and for the strapline you can change the scale of it, the scale of the text only if you want, and the text color, maybe white, and the line color also maybe green, whatever. And also you can get rid of it and say no strapline. So you have also this last thing, it's a fade out animation here. You see that it will begin here. You can just hide it if you do not want it, or you can also see wherever it ends and maybe move it. Suppose I wanted to end at 12 seconds, so no, sorry, voila. So now my animation ends exactly at 12 seconds. And just hide it if you don't like it. So after that, once you're happy with the result, you can just select one of these presets, export full HD or HD or half size, and then go to composition, add render queue, and here you have to set the output format and codec, and just check the audio output to export the audio, and then here to select the name and the destination. Just one more thing, you have here the music. Even it's already included, but if you do not want it and want to use another one, so just import music here and drag it and delete this soundtrack layer. I think that's it. Maybe just a quick example with the black logo here. See, I'll import a black logo very quickly, and if you see black, I didn't see it, so I activate the transparency grid so that I can see my logo here. No need to strapline on the title. So let's go back to the edit comp, and let's go get rid of the title really quick. Okay, so you see here with the black logo, we can't see very much of it. So that's why when we go to the logo look again, that's why the texture for black logo is useful here. If you increase this value, you see that we begin to see our logo. So let's switch to full. Okay, so we began to see our logo, and also the glass effect work only on the bright part. We do not see glass effect here, so just get rid of the glass effect and increase maybe the bevel. You see, it's better now, and maybe a little on the bevel size, and play with the light intensity. You see, so also play with the texture. It really depends on the texture that you are using, so just play with the settings until you're happy with the result. Like this one, it's good, I think. Yeah, it's nice. This is the line sweep that passed through your logo. So I think it's good to see. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching, and please, I make huge effort to provide you with this complete and very customizable animation. So please take the time to rate it. It will help me a lot. Thank you. Goodbye.